Hi lads, right, we've had a bit of a move around. We're sitting down this week. Got a little beer review for you. It's the hopped lager. It was started off as a Better Brew lager kit. It was that cheapy one I got, and I just did that with. I'm looking down this because I'm reading off the book. 500 of the spray dried malt and 500 sugar. When I bottled it, I wasn't going to do anything else with it. When I bottled it, I ran out of tops, so the gallon I had left, I put some Cascade into it. So, and that's what she is. That's her there, and she is absolutely clear as a bell. Slight chill haze on her, but nothing to worry about. She's absolutely beautiful. She really is. So, let's get going. Put this on there. Look at that for carbonation. There is a couple of bits of hops floating around in this one. That was the only problem I did have when I was bottling it. Some of the hops came up, so I noticed two of the bottles have actually got hop residue in them, which I'm guessing isn't going to be too much of a problem. So, just going to get her in a glass. So as you can tell, work uniform one, I've just finished work, but yeah, she has got a couple of bits floating around in it, which to be honest isn't bothering me one little bit. But she is very, very well carbonated. Right, sorry lads out there, quick to disappear there, somebody came to the door. So, right, where we at? The air carbonation has died down. She does hang around alright because it's a nucleated glass, but the hops straight away she's there. The fruity. Yeah, the actual lager itself, I've got some bottles of that I've been drinking, and they're quite strange because they've got that like banana-y type of, like you get from a wheat beer, you know, like a Hefeweizen and things like that. And the actual body of the lager and the maltiness of it is really strange because for a kit, it's really quite a thick body on her and that. So the background before we've got the hops in there is a bit like a Bohemian style beer. You know, like Golden Czech Pilsner there, them type of things, you know, quite thick, quite big bodied lagers. But so the kit itself isn't something I would have done again as just the kit. It's nice, but it's nothing out of the ordinary, nothing any better than any of the other lager kits if you play around with them, you know, with a little bit of dextrose and a little bit of the spray dry malt and that. But once you get that Cascade in, and that was 10 grams of Cascade for 1 gallon of the lager, but that just changes there so much. I mean, absolutely unbelievable differences. You've got them like zesty smells. She has got like a sage type of thing, not like sage in a pan sage, but you know, like if you've got fresh sage and you give the leaves a bit of a rub, and that type of smell. She has got that hanging around with her a little bit, but she really isn't. You know, she nice head on her as well. Clings to the glass. Lovely mouthfeel. Nice amount of bitterness as well, which obviously, I know some people, or the argument's still out there about dry hopping things, and does that make things slightly more bitter, or does it not? I think that this tastes slightly more bitter than the one that hasn't got the hops in. This has got that bite along the side of your tongue, and which is the one hasn't got. The other one's got quite a sweet finish to it. This one's got a slightly bitter finish to it, and a bit more of like a drier finish as well. Not dry like a dry cider finish, but slightly dry. Where the other one has got a little bit of a sweet finish, just like the lager on its own. But this is definitely something I'll be doing again. I'll be doing these. I'm probably going to do a full batch. So that's the next question. Because you know I always like to ask questions out there. The whole point of me doing these videos is to get information from you lads. Is if I've used 10 grams for 1 gallon, is it just a matter of you just times that by 5 because I'll be doing a 5-gallon batch? Or does it not work that way? Because I wasn't sure. I have looked at a couple of recipes, and it does seem when they've multiplied them up, they haven't multiplied them up exactly the same from 1-gallon batches up to 5-gallon batches. So if any of you have got any little bits of help and info on there, just, you know, whether there's a comment to that side or that side, whichever side the comments are, you can just put a comment in there and help. It's always nice. I like help. So I think this is just a quick little review. So anybody out there fancies doing it, it's the Better Brew Extra Lager, Export Lager kit. Just do it 500. I did that with all the kits the first time I do them, and then once that had finished fermenting out, into secondary, and stick some. That's got Cascade in, and it works really well. Next time, I don't know, I think I've still got some Cascade left, so I'll probably just do Cascade. I might do 4 gallons with a Cascade, and then I might just take 1 gallon out and do that with something else, just to keep playing around and see what we've got going. But a lovely drink for the summer. So, cheers for beers. See you in a bit.